Welcome back. Well, today we are joined by Kaylee Proctor, who is here on behalf of the City of Hope. Well, welcome. Very nice to meet you.
Thanks so much for having me, Lisa.
And you know, we talked a little bit before we went on. You've had a lot of education in a variety of different areas, and now you're at the City of Hope, the brand new facility. What do you think?
I love it. It's beautiful, but not only that, the care team there is fantastic. We really put our patients first. It's a multidisciplinary team, so it's a fantastic place to be.
And it's all brand new, and so you have the latest and greatest technology at your fingertips. Now, you have a lot of acronyms after your name. Please tell me what they are.
So I have a master's degree in public health. I'm a registered dietitian, nutritionist, and a board certified specialist in oncology nutrition. So I've worked with cancer patients for the past 5 years, and I absolutely love it.
What got you involved in this particular area?
So I did an internship to become a dietitian, and I had a 2-week rotation at a cancer center, and I just loved it. I love the patients, the nutrition. It's just, these patients are so vulnerable, but they're so open with you that it's just a beautiful area to be in.
Well, and then you're touching on an interesting subject, nutrition, because you know they probably do have to eat a bit differently because of some of the medication that they're taking, or maybe chemotherapy, things like that. Is that kind of, am I on the right track?
Definitely on the right track there. I always say it's a different time in their life. Their needs are a little bit different than what most people think they are. So really just focusing on protein and maintaining their weight.
Well, and that's something we always want to do, regardless of whether or not you have an ailment. You always focus, I mean, especially this time of year. And so when you said that you want to be able to maybe swap out a few of our holiday favorites, I'm very curious what you would suggest. So, for instance, let's talk about, I mean, I think traditionally, I mean, for Thanksgiving, we would have turkey and, oh my gosh, mashed potatoes and all that stuff. Pick some things out of there that we might want to consider changing.
So one of the easiest tips you can do if you're trying to just improve the health of the side dishes is swap out any butter for olive oil. You're going to get the same mouth feel because it's still a fat, but it's just heart healthier, so it's good for your heart, your hair, your nails, your skin. It's just an easy swap out to do there.
Oh, that's a good idea. I'm telling you, getting rid of butter is a tough thing though. But like you said, olive oil has a very similar consistency, so it should be okay. All right, good. Now what about for Christmas time frame? I mean, I think people kind of do the same things, however they might swap out a different type of protein.
So if you can, always choose leaner options if available. Turkey breast is a really good one. A lot of people do cook fish during the holidays too, and that's a really lean source of protein, especially if it's a white fish. Right.
Now what about, of course, everybody might, well, not everybody, but some people might like to have, you know, alcohol, and they would have wine. You know, are there any choices different with wine that you might recommend?
So wine is actually one of the lower calorie alcoholic beverages. Another big one during this time of the year is eggnog, and so that's traditionally made with either whole milk or heavy cream. But oat milk is a really great substitute. It can be a little bit lower in calories. It's thicker, like 2% or whole milk, so that's a good swap to do too, and it has a little bit of fiber, so you're getting some health benefits that way.
So can you make an eggnog with oat milk?
Yes, yes you can.
Really?
You just swap out the heavy cream or the whole milk and you use oat milk.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah,
oh, now
so
that's a great idea.
Yeah, it makes it a little lighter too because eggnog can be so heavy.
It sure can.
But if you're a wine person, it is one of the lower calorie options this time of year.
All right, well, that's fantastic information. When you learn about, when you learn that someone has come to you and they have been diagnosed with cancer, do you meet with them at the beginning of their treatments or somewhere in between?
Ideally, yes. Right now, I'm meeting all the new patients in clinic so that way we can establish that relationship and kind of build upon the foundations of a high protein, high calorie diet. Sometimes I do come in the middle of treatment when they're having some more side effects, and then we just talk about food again and how to manage their diet depending on what symptoms that they're having.
Now, in terms of somebody who may be looking for nutritional advice, what kind of resources would you have people look at? I mean, do you have specific things that you could recommend?
Definitely. There's so much information on the internet, and some of it can be dangerous for cancer patients, so always go to any resource that's either .edu or .org. My favorites are the American Cancer Society and the American Institute for Cancer Research. You can always go to City of Hope's website as well for good information.
Perfect, perfect. And then, of course, staying healthy for the holidays. Is there any last-minute things you'd like everybody to know?
It is the holidays. It's a special time of the year, so I say pick your battles. If there's something you really enjoy, I want you to enjoy that, and then just choose those healthier options when possible.
Boy, I know it's a tough time of year, but thank you so much for the information. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
If you'd like more information about what we have discussed, or you would like to know more about City of Hope, you can call the number that's on the screen, or you can go to cityofhope.org/OC. We'll be right back.